With so many options and opportunities for exploring the county's hiking destinations, it is a challenge to come up with a reasonable selection of hikes that is relatively representative. So we'll sample the canyons, deserts, and mountains of Yavapai County and conclude with a couple of unique trails that are not to be missed. Mountains offer cool oases, spectacular views, and a good workout. Our sample includes Mount Union, High Point in Yavapai County, Pine Mountain, remote wilderness area, and Devil's Bridge, Red Rock Country Arch. Mount Union is the highest, coolest trail and summit in Yavapai County. It's about 11 miles south of Prescott. It offers lots of shade, great views, some wildflowers or fall colors depending on the season. Few other hikers are to be expected on this short trail of about 2 miles with 1,000 feet of elevation gain. The lookout tower at the top offers great views. Parking, however, is quite limited. Pine Mountain has been managed as part of the Wilderness Preservation System since the Wilderness Act was passed in 1964. Therefore, the area has a lot going for it when it comes to wilderness values. It is off the beaten path, though it is readily accessible due to well-maintained roads that take you 19 miles east of I-17 on Dugas Road. Solitude is the norm here. The trail to Devil's Bridge is well marked and offers great views of the west side of Sedona. Arizona cypress and chaparral characterize the vegetation. Sedona is a great place to encounter firsts, like having a drone fly by on your hike. There is no surface water and little shade, but expect to find plenty of others on their way to see this arch any season of the year. Canyons constitute linear oases with unique flora and fauna. We'll look into Grapevine Canyon, a designated botanical area, Woods Canyon, a serious slot canyon with very cold pools to float, and the Upper Verde Wildlife Area, which is the headwaters to Arizona's only designated wild and scenic river. As a designated botanical area, Grapevine Canyon, west of Mayer, offers a short but refreshing hike through a classic riparian zone with extensive sections of surface water depending on the season. You may be surprised by a frozen waterfall, a rattlesnake, or a bear, though not at the same time. So, pay attention. The window of opportunity to successfully hike Woods Canyon east of Sedona is rather narrow. Too early and the water level will be too high, and too late you'll overheat and dehydrate. Probably mid-April to mid-May is the best time. One of the 12 ponds you must negotiate is long, deep, and very cold. The Upper Verde Wildlife Area lies at the headwaters of Arizona's only designated wild and scenic river. Wildlife and water are the key attractions here. We saw an eagle, herons, ducks, a coyote, javelina, and turtles in December, not to mention a great diversity of fish and songbirds. The hiking is easy as long as you don't mind a primitive path overgrown with brush here and there. Access is easy and the site is relatively close to Prescott, being just east of Paulden. Agua Fria National Monument. Combining a system of cross-country hikes through desert canyons with an extensive system of prehistoric sites, this destination preserves areas of vital ecological and historical value. Lacking a developed trail system, you just never know what you might find around the next bend. Access is afforded off Bloody Basin Road as well as Badger Springs Wash off I-17, about 8 miles south of Cortez Junction. Each section of the Black Canyon Trail has its individual personality. For example, south of Mayer, the trail runs through desert grassland and has little change in elevation until you drop off Black Mesa toward Bumblebee. There are many spots with sweeping views and rugged riparian crossings where you will feel quite isolated. This historical sheep trail basically runs parallel to the freeway west of I-17. The Mazatzal Wilderness is vast. It is about the largest in Arizona with over 250,000 acres. So you will experience solitude in an area rich in history and natural beauty. You won't see many people, but you will see water, sweeping vistas, dramatic cliffs, and breathe loads of fresh air. The Sheep Bridge Trailhead is remote at the end of Bloody Basin Road. Additionally, hiking in Yavapai County includes a couple of unique trail options. Granite Mountain Hot Shots Memorial Trail was created to remember the firefighters who lost their lives in the line of duty near Yarnell. And the Prescott Circle Trail, which is 50-plus miles, is a route that circles the city of Prescott. The Granite Mountain Hot Shots Memorial Trail is like no other in the Southwest. The hike itself starts off high above the desert overlooking Wickenburg. The views in every direction are breathtaking, but the views up close will take your breath away. 19 plaques set in boulders for the 19 men who died in an effort to save others. It starts 3 miles south of Yarnell on Highway 89. Prescott Circle Trail. I now divide the trail into 2 sections. The wild side is the west and south portion, about 22.33 miles. It is a forested trail with some surface water in wet seasons. The civilized side is the east and north portion, about 33.22 miles. It is open, less shaded, with views of streets, shops, and 2 lakes. The circle can be broken up any way you like, as you might slice a pie. In conclusion, hiking in Yavapai County is both a treat and a challenge any time of year. Here you can have your cake and eat it too. Hot, cold, warm. Dry and sunny, or wet and cloudy. Historically significant, or brand new. Some places are remote and rugged, far off the beaten path. Others are close and convenient. The important part is you. See you soon on a path that always leads to an enjoyable adventure.